Mr. Fry? Mr. Fry, sir, we're starting the Thor review.
Fair, spoiler-free reviews of the newest things. Vaughn on Movies.
Brought to you by MoviePlayoffs.com. Cast out from the magical realm of Asgard by the mighty god Odin, Thor, the god of thunder, finds himself on Earth and without his powers. Can he get his act together in time to stop an uprising on his home world? Even with limited knowledge, I think I have a better understanding of the subject matter than 90% of the audience. And I struggle to make sense of this movie.
The world's toughest movie critic.
I'm actually on board with many of the Asgard scenes, as outlandish as they may be, because the acting is what helps maintain the integrity of this movie. Chris Hemsworth is a relative unknown, and he's fine as Thor, though looking at him I thought he was Sabretooth. With very limited material, Natalie Portman and Kat Dennings help supply the charisma and humor this movie needs. Kat and her taser go a long ways. And the obligatory Stan Lee cameo with that truck? One of the better. I'm somewhat confused as to why director Kenneth Branagh could not be Odin himself, but I guess we'll settle for Anthony Hopkins. Don't appreciate the way the movie starts at the 20-minute mark, then backtracks, but I guess when you have a gold statue, you get to be first on the scene. Bringing the fantasy elements of Asgard to Earth makes for a hairier situation than my Uncle Chuck Norris. There's a creature fight that goes horribly unexplained, and it just gets way too kitsch. And I didn't care for the costumes, namely Thor's. If Chris worked out so hard for this role, then why hide the guns with Batman's armor? And if you haven't seen a Marvel comic book movie in the last 3 years, then prepare to be lost. You see that geeky guy with the suit? He's a walking advertisement for the Avengers, a movie I have seen so many winks toward, I have no interest in watching it. Okay, I guess the Hawkeye cameo was well deserved. And stick around after the credits for the worst post-credit scene in cinema history. Stan Lee couldn't make sense out of this garbage. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah. I have to give a shout out to Geek Wing Net for answering this week's Pop Quiz Hotshot trivia question. If you want to win a shout out, follow me on Twitter at Vaughn on Movies. Then be the first to answer the trivia question posted Mondays, 6 p.m. Central Time. Believe it or not, I was actually impressed by the opposition Thor faces. This is actually the inverse of an origin story because he has to reclaim the powers he had. So, we've got that going for it. Unfortunately, logic, reason, compelling storytelling completely go out the window when one of the characters experiences Shia LaBeouf's Transformers heaven. I have to give Thor 2.5 out of 4 stars. I'll see you guys next time.
It's a